Welcome back to 57 Ways to Trick Your New Girlfriend into Not Noticing Your Botched Circumcision.
Oh, no.
Or it's the Outcast in-laws, either way.
That one's a rough one.
I mean, those sound like helpful hints for someone that might be in need.
Are there 57 ways?
I mean, that's just my short list. I don't even need to bust out the long scroll.
And you get like to 13 and you're like, number 14, put a clown nose on it.
Yeah. Nobody said there were good ideas here. Just ideas. Oh, goodness. What's been going on?
We found a chihuahua today.
Oh, one whole chihuahua?
I sent you guys the picture.
Yeah.
We were like on the way here and it's just like, someone had like painted it purple, like on the side. There was like definitely paint or like something on it that was purple. And so it started running across the street. We stopped our car. It ran under the car, and I got out to like, so I wouldn't hit it.
Mm-hmm.
And I came around and like popped its head out. I petted its head, and it came out and like stood up on its hind legs, like, pick me up, bro.
Help me.
And it is a hot one today. So he was on fire when I picked him up. So he was like panting. His mouth was dry. You could tell he hadn't had anything to drink in a minute. So we took him to the animal shelter rather than keep him.
Yeah. I understand.
Violet was like, I want to keep him. I was like, we cannot.
No, we have enough. There's no need.
No, not for a chihuahua, at least.
No. Gross. Sorry, 14 viewers, if any of you like chihuahuas.
Hey, you guys been really being OGs about it, man. The last two episodes have gotten like decent views. I think we're starting to get people that like return and start watching stuff.
So will like the tag of this one be botched circumcisions?
That's our thumbnail, right?
Yeah. And they're like, oh shit. The views will just start rolling in. I'm not the only one. In fact, yes. You're actually alone.
The head's not on the side. What are you talking about?
Oh, yours doesn't go around a corner?
Oh man. It's like what's the movie? Wanted. When they throw like the 9mm into the sling gun and they can shoot around corners.
Oh yes. I remember that. Was that Angelina Jolie?
And what's his name? He plays Wesley.
He doesn't play me.
He plays in Split too.
Oh.
Can't think of his name right now. He's also Professor X in the newer X-Men movies.
I can see him, but I don't know his name. It has escaped me.
You guys know his name? Comments.
Yes, please. One comment.
Even though we're not both going to be like, who is it after the podcast? Like,
who? I wonder. We'll forget in like 10 minutes. Oh, speaking of where you said he played Wesley. So we were in Ace Hardware the other day trying to get pool supplies. And I came around this corner and here was a Ace employee and another guy walking by me. And he goes, hey, Wes. And I turned and and it was the other guy's name was Wes. So it was right next to me.
Oh, man.
And I was like, what? Two of us in one place? And I just walked away.
Oh, shit. The skinwalkers, they found
Yes,
me.
they did. My doppelganger. That looked nothing like me. About 30 years older.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. They're
Will
not convincing skinwalkers, but
I don't know if 65 is going to be looking good for me.
We'll find out. Yeah. Yeah, so far I'm holding on to 34. And it's not great. How's 35?
You got to join me up there, man. It's like 34, eventually. But more foot pain.
Good. I can't wait. My shoulders are toasty. My back is shot. Changing a wheel bearing today was not my friend. In the sun, and it was 91 degrees. So a little hot.
Oh, yeah.
Finally got it most of the way back together, enough to be able to throw the wheel on with 2 lug nuts and put it down on the ground so it wasn't sitting on a jack through the night. Deal with it tomorrow.
Yeah. And then we went to get Mexican food and sat outside. which I think was the better of the two options because it was hot inside that place too and muggy.
Yeah. Hot.
I walked in on
7 guys in the bathroom.
two guys in the bathroom, one of which was full assing it.
Yeah.
If you full ass pee, I don't judge you, but please lock the doors.
Lock it. Or else this creeper will walk in on you.
I might not leave.
He'll join you. One urinal.
There was a urinal and a toilet too, so I was like,
You'll tell him a story about one chili ring to rule them all. You just go up and like around him at the urinal.
Do it like Patrick Swayze in Ghost.
Yeah.
I'll hold that for you, buddy.
I got you.
So you're having some issues.
This probably won't help, but it'll probably make it worse. But I see you have a nervous bladder.
Let me help you with that.
I like right in his ear. Hi there. Daddy likey.
I've never met anybody with an actual nervous bladder.
Well, you've met me, so mine's not crippling, but it gets there.
I don't know. I go in there to assert dominance, especially with
just shitting in random gas stations.
no. Well, I mean, the one.
Yeah,
I definitely asserted dominance in that one.
I remember
with my blood pressure medicine, man. Just
blasting away.
I'm pissing through the wall,
chipping the porcelain. We got a beer today
from Zool Brewing Co.
in Knoxville, Tennessee. I always get it mixed up because I want to say Knoxville, Kentucky or Nashville, Tennessee. And it's Knoxville, Tennessee.
This one is, what's it called?
PB&J mixtape. It is eventually I'll find the description. Yet again, hey, this is a fan favorite segment. Wes reads bottles and now cans. It's a gluten-free sour beer.
Sours are the best.
Yeah.
Followed by a nice Pilsner.
Oh.
Good?
Yeah. Okay, there's yours. Oh, goodness.
How was everybody's Father's Day?
Yeah, how was your Father's Day? I know we recorded the last episode the day before.
I didn't get to hang out with my dad because he's dead.
I didn't hang out with my dad because he lives very far away from me. And by that, it's not very far. It's like an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, that is good. Get off this one. This one's mine. It's closer to me. Yeah, it's gonna be sticky. Sticky icky.
All right, let's go for it. Ooh,
It
smells like peanut butter.
It smells exactly like a PB&J sandwich. And I can tell you because I've already tasted it. It tastes exactly like one too.
Oh man, here we go. Oh my God.
That is Frank. Thank you. Again, my buddy Frank brought me this.
It's like almost like candy, dude.
Yeah, I will say this is now our third sour we've tried from Zool. They have all just crushed it out of the park.
You guys go to Knoxville, Kentucky?
Tennessee.
Tennessee? Is it Tennessee? Is it Kentucky?
Yeah, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay.
It's brewed by Zool Beer, 213 East 5th Avenue, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37917.
They are local, but they are delicious.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
I don't think I know any places. I've been trying to get like other places to look and see if they can get them in.
Yeah. I don't think they ship anywhere. I've tried to order from them. I need to find some more people local down there and get them to just ship me cases of it.
Maybe they don't hold up on shipping, though. Maybe that's why they don't ship them.
I don't know. I shit my pants.
Who shit my pants?
I shit my pants. It was so easy.
Oh, man.
That is so good.
Zool sponsor us. Send us
Yes,
beer.
please. Please, we will review all of them in a positive light, even if they're gross.
I don't think they have the ability to make a gross
No,
beer.
me
Though.
either, because they are batting 1,000. 3 out of 3 so far of the sours have been just out of this world.
Mm.
And it was funny. So I saw Zool had shared their like picture of this, their whole Facebook layout. If y'all can see that or not. And I was like, oh, PB&J mixtape sour, cool. I scrolled, I made it like 2 posts further, and I get a text from Frank with a picture of that can. Got one of these coming for you. And I was like, yes, I just saw this on Facebook.
Yeah, we both like had the first 2, and we instantly followed them on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's weird. Okay, it's delicious, but you get more of the peanut butter when you're breathing in on the drink, and then the jelly on the taste.
Yeah, jelly's the after.
That is so good, though.
I almost forgot I had this, which is why like we started the recording, which you guys won't see that part because it's my nervous habits and tics and stuff before we start. And then I was like, oh yeah, ran upstairs to grab it.
And you got us cervezas as well.
Yeah, some cervezas.
Pacifico.
Mm-hmm. That is wonderful. I almost don't want to drink all of it so that Erica can try it.
See, I'm sitting there.
Going to.
I'm like, I don't want to drink it all, but it's hard not to. Once I start drinking, it's like,
It's good. It's so sweet.
It's not really a sour per se. Like, I mean, I know it's a
if
sour.
you hold it in your mouth for a 2nd, you'll get the sour. It's pretty dry, almost like a. Mouth sounds like a champagne almost type of like a dry. If you hold it in your mouth for a 2nd.
So I'm getting the champagne feel from it.
Some champagne.
Champagne.
Oh, goodness. What else happened this week? Oh, I got an MRI. That was fun.
Did you get any?
No results yet.
No results?
No.
Did you have to do the liquid?
Yes. So I did with and without contrast. I didn't have to like drink anything. But they hooked me up with an IV. Gave me a shot. I didn't think I was claustrophobic until like the first 10 seconds in that thing. And I was like, I'm about to squeeze the panic button. No. And so I just started counting like the little scratches on top of the tube. And I'm like, it was not great. Oh, there's some dogs.
I don't think anything is wrong with your brain other than the fact that you have a hell of a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Tell the women to come in here and get a drink.
Yeah. Erica, come here. You'll want to try this. We'll see how reluctant they are to come in here. Why? Why?
Tell Aaron to come as well.
Well, that's your wife. I can't tell her to do that.
Is my wife out there as well? Tell her to come get
peanut butter and jelly mixtape sour. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, camera's on.
No. Mm-hmm. Moses, don't eat that. Okay, he is disposal. You should fish that out.
Is my wife out there though?
A present from Siri, it looks like. Go on, Holly. Go, girl. Go, get, go. I'm not fishing out of mouth. I was joking.
Aaron.
Holly, come on.
I know this is probably y'all's favorite segment now. Dogs and...
she's out there.
Yep. Aaron. Get the deli salamis in here.
I'll let you hand my cup over to her. Try that. It's peanut butter and jelly sour.
No, it's really good.
It's really good.
You win this round.
All right, we gotta pull back on the glaze of Zool for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard not to. They're so delicious.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think what else happened this week.
One more week until 4th of July break for me. I think you're working.
I will be working.
You're a maintenance classification now.
Yep. That's a bonus there, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
It is a thing. Whether good or bad, it is.
I don't think a lot happened this week.
No.
I slept a lot.
I wish I would have slept a lot.
I haven't napped during the day in a hot minute, but this week I was just like,
This sounds good.
mm-hmm.
Could go for a nap. 24 hours a day.
Yeah. 28 Years came out.
Mm.
I want to go see it so bad.
I need to watch the first two.
Good luck, man. You got to like special order 28 days later because they never put it on anything that's like digital. You have to get a hard copy of it.
That sounds gross.
It's just because it doesn't look right on how they filmed it.
Mm.
They went like partial film and partial digital.
Yeah.
So it looked kind of awkward in some parts of it. So they're like, no, it might not go over well to digital media.
Yeah.
28 Weeks is on, I believe, Netflix right now.
Okay. That's easy enough to find then.
I don't think any of them, like, they're the same story, but I think they're like different, like, people.
Okay. Like Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. Go away, Mosey.
Dad,
I want in there. You're in there talking again, and I don't get to be in there.
I don't know about 28 Years, though, because they did bring Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian
Yeah.
Murphy. They brought him back.
Mm.
He's at least on the credits on IMDb. But
Okay. Yeah. Was he in the other ones?
he's in the first one.
Okay.
He was the main character. It was Jim.
Let me guess his last name.
Oh, I don't know his last name.
Jim. I don't know.
I just know you get to see Mr. Murphy's wiener within the first like 30 seconds of the movie.
I'm in. Let's go. Moses, quit chewing on the door, weirdo.
That was the first movie I saw him in, and then I saw him the second time in Red Eye.
Haven't seen that either.
It's like I think serial killer on a
Flight.
Yeah, flight.
A red eye flight.
A red eye flight. Ugh. Mosey.
He's so upset.
He wants to be the third host.
I was listening to Joe Rogan and Joey Diaz, the Joes, and they were talking about, dang it, is it the singer of Def Leppard was gay? No.
Judas Priest.
Judas Priest.
Rob
Sorry.
Halford.
Yeah. And they were going on about that. So I had to pull up some Judas Priest while at work.
Not to side rail you here, but I think a little bit of every hair metal lead singer might be gay.
I agree. I just loved it if it was Joe's point or whoever had said it. And he's like, man, he successfully got a bunch of guys to dress like gay bikers because they thought it was like cool. And he's like, nah, I'm just a gay guy.
I'm just a gay guy. I don't know. I don't remember what he looks like when he was younger. I'm guessing he was like more badger back in the day.
No.
And now he's just a power bottom bear.
There you go.
He throws it back. You
Of
heard it here.
course,
Rob Halford throws it back.
I think he's a power top from
Power top.
some of the stories. Yeah.
There was a rumor when we were kids that he was in a relationship with the lead singer of Disturbed. And I'm just like, okay. And then I found out that he's actually been married to a woman like for a while. It's like, I guess that was a lie.
Yeah. He wasn't down with the dickness.
Down with a thick dick.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Oh, man.
Erica heard that for like the first time. The not Disturb, but the cover of it.
Oh, for like Dawn of the Dead?
We were in the car when we were going to get Moses, and it came on. I was like, "Oh my god, I haven't heard this cover in forever." She's like, "What? I've never even heard this." Get up, come on, get
What was
down.
it? The guy
with
that
the
did stuff like that. Richard
sickness.
Cheese.
Yeah, Richard Cheese.
Yeah.
He did a couple other ones that were really good too.
Richard Cheese.
Old Dick Cheese.
He did a Slipknot song too. I can't remember which one. And then they had like the Radio Disney like metal bands.
Nice.
They have like kids instruments, ding ding ding, for Hammer Smash Face.
Nice. Kids Bop. Job for a cowboy.
Now that's what
Knee deep.
Now that's what I call grindcore. Number 2. What's the best core genre in your opinion?
I don't know. There's so many. And I can never keep most of them straight.
What about just
regular metalcore?
Metalcore. I was gonna lean toward metalcore because that's a broad brush right there.
Yeah, because for me it would be Bullet for My Valentine would just fall right in there. Them and Trivium were like the leaders of metalcore.
And what's the one band? August Burns Red.
Or new metal I would fall into. I like that.
Okay, now
or emo hardcore.
See, that's a 3-way new metal streak. There's hard new metal, hard style new metal, which is like Slipknot. There's like the
Limp Bizkit.
The Limp Bizkit, and then there's the Korn new metal.
Yeah.
I like them all three, but
like them all individually.
I do think
except for Korn. I don't like Korn.
I do think new metal also paints a broad brush on what is new metal.
Yeah.
And you get down to the stuff that's like deathcore, where it's just straight breakdowns all the time. It's like, this is very thin brush right here.
Yeah. Mine would be metalcore.
Metalcore.
And it's one of the few I can name.
I mean, you can put...
But it's the one I actually know the definition of what the music is. So...
yeah. Or a day and age where you can put any word in front of core, and there's probably like...
Yes, crabcore.
Crabcore. I mean, that's asking Alexandria right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Get a little tall boy can core.
Tall... That's like a country metal.
That was Ronnie Radke's last song. Finally, someone made a genre around my music tastes.
With a jelly roll.
Yeah.
I don't know why Ronnie gets so much shit, man.
I don't know.
Like, he's not like... I'm not going to say he's the most nicest person.
Yeah.
But he did his time for what he did. And now people like just want to accuse him of shit.
Yeah. Seems pretty cool. Seems a little brash.
Well, man, if you were sitting there for like the last 10 years, people making up shit about you.
Sounds about right. About normal. That's very good. Start the stack. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I see some of his videos. They're hilarious. And some of them I'm like, oh, man, you might just be mean.
I mean, he's very not nice to some people.
Yes, I have noticed that.
But the funny ones are like when he reads a comment and he's like, the fuck are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was one that was like, I'm giving you my top 10 reasons why I hate Ronnie Radke. And I don't even know who he is. He's like, fat, ugly hair. He's just like naming things about her as a response. It was hilarious.
I don't know. I just think people, they hear what he did, and they're like, oh, yeah, we must hate him.
Mm-hmm.
Or his music sucks. I was like, he goes between country, and he's well, that's new.
Yeah.
But between rap and metal
And like weird pop songs.
and weird pop songs, yeah.
I met a girl and I really think she likes me.
The one that the moment I thought was like funny, there was a girl at work and she was talking shit about Ronnie.
Mm,
Like, and this is like because I was watching a Ronnie Radke video,
yeah.
and she was wearing a
Escape the Fate
Escape the
shirt.
Fate
Wow. That band.
but
Who
not-
was the
not-
original singer?
not that day. I was like, don't you
Yeah.
have an Escape the Fate shirt? And she's like, yeah. I was like, that was his band. She's like, not that album. I was like, yes, that album. That's the Situations album.
Yeah.
That's Ronnie, baby.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't in jail yet.
And that's like a weird one because he just like he was accomplice to
Wasn't inciting gang
Yeah.
violence or something like that.
yeah. Mine too. Meanwhile, there's actual like bands out there where their lead singer and or guitarist are like predators.
Ooh.
That was a really loud bubble.
It was. At least to me, I heard it. Man, that's a huge flavor difference there.
It's not bad.
No, I like Pacifico, but
Cerveza Pacifico.
this is probably one of the cleanest tasting cervezas
Mhm.
I have ever had. Please, if you guys know others, let me know. This is the least skunky cerveza I've ever had.
Well, most of them are like green or clear bottle. Though,
Yeah,
too.
and that makes them skunk. The skunk.
I used to refuse to drink anything that came from like a light green or a clear bottle
Yeah.
because it got skunky as hell real fast.
Mm-hmm. The light gets in and just breaks it down.
Mm-hmm. But there's some beers that the skunkiness works,
Yeah.
like a Grolsch. Skunkiness works with
I
Grolsch.
haven't had one in so long.
I used to go and buy like 2 bottles and drink that over the weekend because they were the big bottles.
Mm-hmm.
they
With
had the
big hinge tops.
They were sealable.
Mm-hmm.
Just open it up. Oh.
I'll have to get some. Try it. One of my favorites is a Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Mm-hmm. Banana bread beer, essentially, is what it always tastes like to me.
That would be delicious.
Mm-hmm. It is. Except for it is like the foamiest beer I've ever had.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. It has like micro bubbles or something that you pour it and it's like just takes off. Where you take a big drink in your mouth and it just explodes.
That must have been the beer we got at downtown.
I don't remember.
Where the head was like that, but half the cup.
Sounds about right.
Listen, don't be mean to wait staff, but if you get a beer like that, take it back.
Yes, did you see that one? It was like, girl's accurate reaction to a poorly poured beer. And she's like, what am I supposed to do with this? Well, that's your beer. And she's like, my boyfriend's not going to drink this. And it had like
50% head.
Yeah, it's like a 23, 25 ounce glass, and that much of it was the head. And she's like, my boyfriend's not going to drink this. And he's like, oh, that's how it is. She's like, what is it, a milkshake? Like, come on.
No.
And they're like, yeah, I'm not paying you for half a glass of Bud Light.
I think maybe an inch of head is like the maximum.
Yeah. I don't like head in my beers. Learn how to pour.
I'm saying like half an inch, no, an inch,
Mhm.
an inch is probably like the maximum amount that I'll be like,
Yeah.
maybe it came out too fast for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they just like hard pouring.
Oh my
Just
God,
straight
dude.
down. And I'm like, why did you just ruin my beer? Now it's going to taste like 8 cans of shark shit.
Yeah, I had that when we were in North Carolina. Stopped at a restaurant and literally just straight poof. And I was like,
You've never even drank from a can before, have you?
I would have rather had the bottle at that point.
Yes. I had that. I'm not sure if we've talked about it on here or not. At Ole's in Fort Wayne. The girl I had ordered a Yingling and it came out in a tall boy and she gets a glass. She's like, would you like me to start pouring it for you? I was like, no, it's fine. And she just straight hard pours it from like above the glass. She pours like half of it in. It just foams up. And she's like, oh, would you like me to wait? I said, no, it's fine. I'll finish it. I'm like, my God. And then the next one came out. I said, no, just give me the can. Just give me the can. Do not ruin my second beer in a row
Oh yeah.
at whatever you guys are charging me, $7, $8 a piece.
Oh, dude. What was it?
Yeah.
Not Cedar Point.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Like $16.
$16 beer and it's
Yeah.
like half head.
Mm-hmm. Because they came out of those weird vending machines. They give you the big ass cup, and it's like it's a
It's like a
latte machine or yeah, a
It's a cat puking.
cappuccino. It's
It's a
like
cat puking, man.
and it just foam coming out. And of course, I got an IPA. So then it was like the most flat skunked IPA. That was the most bitter thing ever.
I tried to drink an IPA again, man. I can't.
Yeah.
Untapped ruined me. Because there's some good IPAs.
Yeah.
But then, like with that app, when you're trying to like discover new IPAs, you run into some pretty shit IPAs.
I stick to sours now.
Mhm.
Maybe dabble into some like porters and brown ales.
I like a good wheat ale or
I like wheats.
good pilsner.
Yep. I generally avoid stouts. Just the burnt grain flavor, I'm not a huge fan of, but some of them are good.
A chocolate stout's always
Yeah.
good.
The Saugatuck Neapolitan Milk Stout is really good. Trying to think. Other ones. Oh, Teddy Bear Kisses from Upland down in Carmel. I think they're from Carmel.
Upland, Indiana.
Upland Brewing Company, but I think they're based out of Carmel.
So Upland, Indiana is Grant County.
Yeah. This is down by Andy. It's really good though. It's a Russian Imperial Stout, so it's like 9%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of the best ones I've ever had. It has like this little teddy bear with like a heart and a knife on the label.
I wish Leinenkugels would start like being brave again, making weird flavors.
I had a Facebook memory yesterday from 10 years ago. Maybe it was 11 years ago. It was in Denver, and Trace was eating biscuits and gravy, and I was having a Leinenkugels lemon berry shandy. So good. And I have never seen them again since that day when I bought them.
They're like 4 flavors now, and then Oktoberfest when it comes out every year.
Yeah. They have summer shandy, peach shandy, which I like the peach one. That's good. Because just enough beer to peach, not like Busch Light peach. That's just peach rings. This is like peach beer. Oh, what are the other ones?
They have Busch Light lime now.
I saw that.
I wanted to get a case, but I was like, I don't know if we'll. I can't commit to a 24 pack.
No, that's beer companies. Okay, hear me out. Specifically, macro breweries, Busch, Anheuser, Coors, Molson, any of you. Stop only selling stuff in a 30 rack. I don't want 30 of them. I want 6 or 12 of them, and that's pushing it most of the time.
To be fair, when Busch Light Apple came out,
Yeah,
they sold it in 6s.
yeah, that liquor store that.
But then
They tell you as many 6s as you want, but they only sold it by the 6-pack.
And by the time they got to peach, It was like, oh, you can get like a 15 rack or a 30 rack, and that's it.
Mhm.
And I'm
Yeah.
not a peach. I'm not a peach guy.
I think I bought 1 case of peach and 37 cases of apple.
Dude, oh my God.
Now it's back. And I wanted to scroll and I went back. Busch Light does not have, I don't know if they deleted it or set up a new account. When they said Busch Light Apple was going away, I literally commented to him. I said, I doubt it. This seems like a publicity stunt and you're going to say it's going away. And you're like, we just meant for this season and then it'll be back next year. And they commented back to me and said, no, it's gone forever. It was gone for 3 years and they brought it back.
Oh yeah, you get enough crowd people. Like, you know how high their like bottom line went up when Apple came out?
Oh,
Apple
so
was
much.
so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I
It was a
remember-
good balance there.
I remember when it first came out, we were driving around town, and I finally found it at the one over by the grocery store.
Getting that handy spot.
And I was like, man, do you want some of these? I was like, I think I got us each like 30.
Yeah, something like that. We went through them, and then Kroger had like a literal pallet the next, like 2 days later when I went in. I think I bought 3 more cases, and I think I threw 2 whole cases away because they expired.
Well, I mean, it's good, but like too much of a good thing.
Yeah,
It's like no one would want to eat like Hot Pockets every day.
except for you.
No, that's ramen, man. I can eat ramen every day.
Man, there used to be this one Hot Pocket. Okay, let's go through our favorite Hot Pockets. Hot
Oh,
Pocket!
shit. This is the Hot Pockets
Jim
here.
Gaffigan. Yeah. There used to be a Philly cheesesteak Hot Pocket, and it was so good. And then it was like it went away for a few years and then came back and was like not good at all when it came back. It was very upsetting.
Applewood smoked bacon in the pretzel container pocket.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's always so good.
I wish we could go back to the original breading too. And then my 2 were always ham and cheese. Has to be the sliced, not the cubed ham. And that it's funny that they literally sell both of them too. You just have to pay attention to what's on the box. Regular pepperoni.
Meatball. So mine's going to be, or the regular ones, meatball and probably the 3 cheese.
Yeah, I had one that was like beef taco or something. It was pretty decent.
See, that's another thing. Like Hot Pocket, man. They used to be like Brave. And everybody's like, in the last year and a half, they're like, nope. This is what we're selling.
Yeah. Trying to think if there were any.
The
others.
breakfast Hot Pockets are fire.
Yeah, the
though.
breakfast one. That's I was just thinking. There was one I used to get. Maybe it was like a ham, cheese, and egg breakfast or something like that.
You can still get them, but it's like select locations that have the breakfast Hot Pockets. Like they even got breakfast pot pies now, man.
Okay. Yeah, it upsets me when I get the ones that are like the bougie breaded Hot Pockets, and I'm like, I don't want this one. I don't want the bakery style bread one. I want the regular Hot Pocket.
We have a nice ham and chorizo.
A brioche bun.
With a brioche wrap.
Ah. What else has changed? What's your favorite frozen microwave food?
Oh my God, man. The OG beer battered chicken from Hungry Man.
See, I've never had luck actually making Hungry Men's.
Hungry Men.
Oh, Hungry Men.
I like hungry men inside me.
I knew it. Mine, man, it'd have to be pizza rolls.
Pizza roll?
Totino's pizza rolls. Pepperoni flavored. Any of the other ones, gross.
All right, hear me out.
Okay.
They had, I don't know if they have them anymore. They had the Taki pizza rolls. Oh my God, they were so
I
good.
saw them. I didn't try them.
They were like regular pepperoni, but they had like the Taki seasoning on them. I was
Okay.
like,
I've had it used to be, damn, it's like a microwave dinner company. They're cheap. They're like 89 cents a piece. Oh my goodness. And they had a buffalo.
is it Banquet?
No, it's not Banquet. It's like Mama Maria's or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And it's in a green and white container, and they have buffalo chicken pizza rolls. These things are amazing. And I wish they would like package those and sell them. And then Totino's came out with buffalo chicken ones, and it is not nearly as
No.
good as that cheap brand.
This might be an L take. Kids cuisine,
Mm-hmm.
but some corn
Yeah.
has to be in the brownie.
Well, of course it does. I mean, that's mandatory. That's how it always ended up.
Like, listen, what y'all know about that brownie corn life, man?
Yep.
That was like the best bite of the brownie. It had a little bit of corn in it.
I'd get those every now and then. My grandmother, my dad's mom, Grandma Mary, would watch us, and she'd get us like kids' cuisines and stuff like that for dinner. And I distinctly remember the corn and the brownie like every single time.
But she ate it, man.
Oh yeah, it's like, well, I guess, ooh, chocolate corn, fancy.
Oh my god, yeah. That was like my favorite bite. Like half the time I would like scoop a little bit of corn
Get over there.
in there if there was none in there.
Yeah. Well, that's how many banquet like country fried steak and Salisbury steaks I ate, and I'm like, yeah, if this is all getting mixed into one glob, and I'm eating it together.
Oh my god. Let's see. If we had to go banquet, it'd probably be the Salisbury steak one.
Mm-hmm. I really like maybe they call it the chicken fried steak.
Mm-hmm.
Those were good.
Now they have the little bowls. I always get like the buffalo mac and cheese,
Or they call them
like
like the mega bowls.
the mega bowls.
Yeah.
They have one too. It's like a country spicy, southern heat bowl.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I'm a sucker for hot food now.
Yeah.
I used to be like, oh no, I can't. It's got salt on it. It's too spicy.
Spicy.
Now it's like, do you guys have any like Carolina Reaper salt? Come on.
Why does this black pepper have so much heat?
Like we went to get some Indian food, and I was upset because I got a medium at the expensive one in our town, not the other one. And they gave me a medium, and it was like, I feel nothing.
Yeah. I always go hot.
Well, last time I went there and I got hot, I was like, maybe I could have go medium next time.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was like, I should have went hot. But it was so good.
It is. I've been there 3 or 4 times now. It's always good. I've yet to eat at the other one.
The other one's pretty good too. It's more budget friendly.
Yeah.
But like the way I explained to Aaron, we were talking about it. I was like, the one you have been to, it's more like classical. Like we're trying to do a fine dining experience. Yeah. The other one, it's more like bring your kids down and get some Indian food.
Yeah. Bring down the whole van. You ever been to a trailer park and had Indian food?
Oh my god, I bet it'd be delicious.
Well, there might be some meth in it and a little bit of cousin loving, but
cousin gravy.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you top your chicken vindaloo with.
Oh man, I'm like imagining like Indian redneck right now.
Yeah. I'm sure it's out there.
Did you know that when they did the Terminator voice dub, they didn't let Arnold do the German dub because his voice was like too rural. So
I did not know that.
It'd be like us listening to like someone from the deep south.
Have you seen that girl? She has like straight bangs and she's like Appalachian as hell.
Oh, on TikTok?
Yes.
And stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just thought of that, but I did. She was funny. She was doing forget what. It's like Appalachian Scooby Doo or something like that, and she'll, oh no, Scooby.
Yeah. She did like a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. That was very amusing. It's weird to hear just like that being just like a couple hours south of us and how heavy their accents may be.
It's crazy. You go up north, like you go to Goshen area and everything.
Oh, don't you know?
Well, it's either that or there are people like, hey man, what you doing?
Bing, 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 bow.
It's like Boomhauer from
Yeah.
King of the Hill. August 2nd, by the way. That's when the new season starts. I'm stoked.
Get down, Moses. No. Stop showing your wiener. No. You never want anything to do with me when I'm out there. I know. You're my hunting dog and you prefer Erica. That's what I thought.
He just wants the attention now.
You want the attention.
He can't be in here, that's why.
Nope. Yeah, so the King of the Hill remake. That'll be interesting. I tried rewatching it, the show, and it was on Hulu at the time, and I'm like, I fucking hate Hulu with a passion. And it's annoying when a King of the Hill episode runs with commercials and everything in like 26 minutes. So get rid of all that, and you have like a 14-minute episode, and they're going to run ads on Hulu 6 times through a 15-minute episode. And I'm like, stop. That ruins it because I can't even like keep up with the story because you keep pausing every 2 minutes of progression.
It'd be different if they let you skip the Hulu ads.
Yeah.
Like you're paying for it, man. Like you should at least get the option to skip.
It's one of those I want to just buy the complete series and watch it.
I watched What We Do in the Shadows on Hulu.
Nice.
Do you ever watch it all the way through?
No, I think I'm on season 2. Maybe I watched the first 2. Are there 4 seasons?
I'm on 3, so like
Okay. So maybe I saw 1 and started 2, something
I think
like that.
4 is the last season. It's got the good old
Codsworth.
Old Codsworth. You really are the biggest bastard in New York City. Oh man.
I was trying to find another show. Oh, Burn Notice.
Oh my god, dude.
I was trying to find the complete series on Blu-ray. I'm like, oh my gosh, that show's, old enough. It should be out $30-$40 on Blu-ray.
Probably find it on VHS.
You can't find it on Blu-ray. It's on DVD only. You could probably find it on VHS. But apparently they made a movie with Bruce Campbell that's like the story of Sam's downfall or something like that. Apparently it's super rare because it's $100 a Blu-ray on eBay. And I'm like, ugh.
Yo, bro, did you get the holographic Burn Notice DVD?
That's right, I did. Look at my Bruce Campbell compared to your Jeffrey Donovan.
Oh, man. I think the only show I really watched like that back in the day was Psych.
Oh, I love Psych.
But now that I'm older, I'm like watching more shows like that. Resident Alien's pretty hilarious.
I've seen a couple of that.
Yeah, I mean,
just how dry he is
in
the acting is hilarious.
Me and Aaron were watching it, and she was like just on her phone for the first part of it, started getting into it. And Alan Tudyk is like the GOAT. He's like voice actor and everything that you know.
Yeah. My goodness. Go, Moses.
He really wants in.
Come here.
He wants the new cord.
Okay, there we go. Now you're in the podcast, Moses. No cap for you. Yep. Our first guest,
Our first guest.
licking the table.
Moses, how do you like being a dog?
Yes. What's it like being a dog? Thank you, sweetie. What's it like being a chocolate lab?
What do you want? What do you want?
Moses, is it weird that it ended up being your dad's name is Murph and your name ended up being Moses? Both ended up with M's. Have you ever thought of that, Moses?
He's so serious.
He's a working man.
He's looking at the cable. He's like, I already got the one.
He's like, I already 2-1. Give me this one. I'll take it out fast, Dad. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Here you go. Nope. That way. Okay, hopefully he'll leave us alone now.
That was Moses the dog, everybody.
Yes. John Moses Browning.
Every one of your dogs, except for Holly.
Yep. Gun companies.
And
Because apparently you can't name your dog Auschwitz or Birkenau.
I mean, the name suited her at the time.
Mm-hmm.
She was starving.
No. Yeah, she was skin and bones. So we went with Holocaust.
But she was the biggest dog.
Yes, she was huge. Wonder how long he'll sit there and do this.
Probably the whole episode.
Sounds like
Do you
it.
guys like dog barking?
Yes. Is this your new fan favorite segment after Wes reads a bottle?
Boy, oh boy, do we have the episode for you.
All dog barks. Hold on. I'll read a bottle while he barks.
I don't think they can take it, man. That's too much. That's too much for them.
Too much excitement. We have to block your podcast. Fans were passing out from excitement around hour 1.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have 2 of my 3 vehicles are both torn apart right now, or one's about to be and one's still getting put back together.
Got to drop the tank or take the bed off.
Yeah, get that gas line replaced on my Silverado. Super nice. Probably attempt to start doing that tomorrow after I get the Jeep put back together. Got to have at least one to be able to drive to work.
Mm-hmm. Well, we only have the one car, and that's because Aaron works at home now. So
Yeah,
and I work 5 minutes away from home.
that's true. I used to do that.
If need be, she can drop me off and come back to work.
Saw a funny meme the other day that was like, you've been preparing this whole time. The bombs go off. But now you find out nobody has Pit Boys. There's no cool 50s music, and bottle caps aren't worth shit. This guy like, no.
Oh yeah, we're knocking on World War III's door.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what the media tells us.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it might be to an extent over sensationalized.
Yeah,
But
I would assume so.
I've seen some crazy shit from the bombing over in Israel, though.
Yeah.
Like this person was recording, and they had like a bomb like land like in the house right next to them.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. I hope they were sitting on the toilet when they took that video.
If not, whatever they were sitting on is now a toilet.
I couldn't imagine, man.
I soiled my pants.
I could not imagine.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we don't have to.
Oh, we're too old.
Well, yeah.
We're second. We're second round draft old.
Yeah,
Okay.
I told Erica years ago that if it ever came, I'd just go volunteer before all these young kids go do that.
Yeah, but at 35, man,
Yeah.
it's like you're charging the lines and then your back gives out and you're hobbling over there.
Mid anxiety attack.
Yeah, anxiety is an old man's game.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day being young and dumb, nothing really fazed me.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, I got a sharp pain in my chest.
Am I
I'm
dying?
fucking dying.
That's it. Nope. No, that's all it was. Okay, we're good.
That's the worst part. That was like with the pain in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way I sleep, I pretty much like fold my chest in on itself.
Yeah.
So I always get it. So I'm like, if I'm dying, I'm just gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't know.
I've come to terms with it at this point. I've accepted death.
Yeah. My goodness, this guy today.
He's very vocal. He misses you.
Yeah, already. And then I'll go out there and he'll want nothing to do with me.
I'll like chill with your wife.
Yeah.
Same
He'll
with
just
Indy,
bite
man.
me.
I got Indy because I wanted her. I wanted a dog, and now both my dogs are wedged in my wife's ass.
Yeah. Right there. That's the third favorite segment. Wes yawns.
We started a little bit later than normal tonight.
Mm-hmm. Hey, remember that clock's an hour off.
Yeah. I'm saying that we're still like almost an hour and 15 in, I would say.
Hour and 2 minutes total. So it's about 57 minutes in. After the 7 minutes of rambling, something like that. It is.
You just mess with your wife and get like 16 clocks and set them at different times in here.
Mm-hmm. It'd be funny.
Which one's the right one?
We'll never know. Dude, go away.
If you were to go back, if you were to get like drafted,
Yeah.
I know you really don't have a say, but if they gave you a say in what you wanted to do,
Yeah.
what would you do? Would you be infantry? Would you be like, would you try and go scout?
I don't have 20/20 vision, so getting into like sniper school or anything like that. Well, and given a draft, you're all infantry. So I just assume that's it. But if I had my druthers, yeah, something, what do I say, aggrandized. But realistically, what would happen? I'd get put into machining or something like that. They'd be like, "Oh, cool, you're maintenance and repair. You're a tool and die maker. Oh, cool, you can make us parts, fix the Humvees for us."
They'd be like, "You look like you like food. Go cook." Wait, is the U.S. military calling me fat? I think that's what's happening right now.
Oh no, you picked the wrong guy to cook. No.
No.
These onions are too spicy. Yeah, I assume it would be infantry.
Oh, I don't think I'd have it. I can't say that. Do you think you could pull the trigger on somebody?
Yeah.
In reality, though, like the idea of like it versus actually doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird one. That's one that's like always like.
I tell everybody when you're starting to consider carrying a gun, if you're not already okay with that in your head, don't carry one because it may come to that point where you need to.
See, I'm about it. Like if it was for family protection,
Yeah.
but like,
oh, I'm not aggrandizing, just going around whacking people in the streets.
You gotta, if you do, you gotta say like something like "Fat Louie sends his regards."
This one's from Chubby Checker. Ah.
Someone's like, "Who the fuck is Chubby Checker?"
Yeah. Was he a jazz musician, Chubby Checkers?
Maybe. It's like remember.
Look it up on your own, people.
It's like you remember the Nick Swartzen thing. You ever watched any of his stand up?
No.
He was talking about like just really fucking some people up. He just sat there and like, "Who the fuck farted?" and then blew his brains out. It's like, you guys, we gotta get out of here. Somebody farted. That dude smelled it and just ended it all.
Yeah, I've not seen that. But yeah, that's something. That's a high stress situation I don't want to be in.
Yeah. I think protecting my family, I'd have no issue.
Hmm.
But I think, like, I don't know, in a war scenario, especially if it's like you're getting pulled into a war, it's just, that throws a little bit of weight on there.
Yeah. Especially stuff like this, like we're funding proxy wars we should have nothing to do with,
Mm-hmm.
but we do. And then if they actually go to drafting, and this is not happening, hopefully, uh, forcing your populace to go fight a war that we shouldn't even be in.
Yeah.
Dumb. I'm sure many of the Russian civilians that are getting drafted feel much the same way.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're getting told, hey, these guys are trying to push in on us, which, I mean, I guess they are. I mean, per the agreement back in, like, I don't know when actually the agreement started, they've pushed farther and farther in. And it's like, hey, man, you guys are trying to, is it NATO? They were trying to, like,
Ukraine wanted NATO.
yeah, Ukraine wanted NATO, and Russia's like, no.
Yeah, because it would cut them off. It's one of their main ports.
Yeah, their port. I mean, I get it,
Yeah.
but I don't think that, I think it should be diplomatically taken care of, not
Yeah.
like through people getting.
Yeah. That's still one of my favorite Trump quotes where they're like, oh, you're supporting Russia? You're going to go talk to him? He's like, no, I just want people to stop dying. And I was like, nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm sure he rolled off with some dumb shit after that. It was just like, nah, never mind. But that was a good one.
Just like completely 180s. The Russian citizens are dying.
Yeah, but we need to protect the Russians.
Fuck Ukraine.
Mhm.
I said myself, Zelensky, fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm. He never said thank you. I wouldn't show him where the elevator is.
This is one of my favorite parts of the podcast where we go randomly political out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's always fun. What if I told you there's a third party option?
Mm-hmm. There always is.
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you there's more than three options?
Yeah. There are. There's a lot,
But
but we only have two.
just like everything else, it is an illusion of choice.
Mm-hmm. Red pill, blue pill. Did you just take both?
What's gonna happen? You're gonna die.
Yep. Oh no. Now you've joined me and you're a libertarian.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny that like the Wachowskis,
Mm.
like that term is coined because of the Matrix,
Yeah.
and that's hilarious.
I need to rewatch The Matrix. I watched the first one not too long ago.
No, they're so good.
And then the second one, I'm just like, I just don't even want to watch it.
The fourth one's pretty good. Like people gave it a lot of shit, but it was. They're like, oh man, it's just repeating the whole thing of the first movie. I was like, that's the freaking point.
Yeah.
And if it's not the point, then they're just trying to make a bad movie so they don't have to make another one.
I've often wondered that with sequels or tertiary movies that are like, are you guys trying to get out of the fourth one that you're already in contract for? Because this movie sucked.
Well, apparently Warner Brothers was going to make it with or without the Wachowskis.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I thought it was good. Maybe I have like horrible fucking taste in movies, but I thought it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I did watch John Wick 4.
Ooh. Was
I
that
mean, not recently, but
I was to say the new one just came out, didn't it? The ballerina.
yeah, I haven't seen that. That's neat. We were getting in an argument about that at work. I was sitting there talking about, oh, in the fourth John Wick, I was like, there's not going to be a John Wick 5. Spoiler alert, stop listening. I'm like, because John dies in 4, so there's not going to be a 5. And then the other guys are like, no, there's already 5. The 5th one's already out. The 6th one's about to come out. And I'm like, No, like there's 4. So I pulled up and I'm like, oh, and they're like, oh, that ballerina movie, that's the one I'm talking about. That's number 5. I said, no. That's like a prequel. That happens in between 2 and 3 or something like that. I'm like, no. John still dies.
But wasn't it a
Allegedly.
very vague death though?
I know. They didn't. He got shot and he sits down and then it like fast forwards, they're at his grave. So I wonder if it's not a fake burial that they claimed he died so that
He can get his left alone finally.
yeah.
Get some fucking peace.
So that might be John Wick 5.
I know he's supposed to be in Ballerina, but that took place like in between 3 and 4, didn't it?
Something like that. I think it might have been 3 and 4, yeah, because it's when he goes back to seek asylum from the Russian ballerinas or whatever.
I need to rewatch all the John Wick movies.
Yeah. John Wick. Oh shit.
Well,
That's Jason Bourne.
Oh shit. And I just love Keanu for the fact that like he actually went through like the training and shit that he had to like do to get good at that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing better gun training.
Yeah.
Like doing like the 3-gun courses and stuff like that.
Well, go have Taryn Butler teach you how to do all that. I'm sure it's very affordable.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna have one of those specialized 1911s.
Yeah, you gotta have a STI combat master.
And then you gotta have a specialized shotgun and a specialized AR.
Yep, you have to have the Benelli M2 custom shop Terran tactical model and the SIG MPX through Terran Tactical. You gotta, hemorrhage $3,000 a piece on them.
I am going to the next 2 gun purchase. Next 3. I'm gonna do a 410 lever action.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a hunting rifle.
Yeah.
And then probably 308. And then probably another pistol.
Yeah.
Don't know what yet. I do not know what.
I don't even own that many guns.
Yeah, I'm just using the 410. I want like a little lever action so I can put it in my camping pack.
Yeah.
So, it's not going to get anything big away, but it'll definitely scare a coyote.
I mean, you can get double aught buck, or it's actually triple aught for 410. It's 3 pellets, a triple aught. That'd do the trick. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at was the Savage 410 lever action, and there's another company that does lever action 410.
Yeah. Winchester makes one. Henry, Rossi.
I like the silver model, but I don't remember what company it was.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I know. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna stay 9mm. I know that.
Yeah.
Why? Because I like that. It's
go 10.
It's such an easy round.
What about 11?
Well, I mean, listen.
How about a 12?
Doomsday scenario. I've got more of a chance finding 9 or 45 than any other round.
But also in the same vein of thought, I have more probability of finding ones that other people haven't taken because they don't have guns that can use them.
If you're going to a gun shop and you find a 10mm, chances of you finding a 10mm gun there too.
Well, I don't need the gun.
You know what I'm saying though, but they're going to be like, well, I'm taking this 10mm gun. Might as well take all the ammo.
That's true.
And then 10mm, what they'll have on the shelf is probably easier to carry than like a whole row of 9mm,
Mm-hmm. Also, 357 SIG. Nobody's grabbing that.
Yeah.
So I'm safe there. I can grab a bunch.
I've considered getting a 357 lever action rifle.
That'd be a good one.
Or 4570.
I'd be a Punisher. If you didn't like that 450, you're not going to like 4570. Because they're about the same.
Yeah. It's not I didn't like it, man. It just... The first one I was not expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was plinking 5.56 that whole day. And then went to that. And then didn't brace myself at all. Just
I think you shot one mag and you're like, yep, I'm done. I don't want to shoot that anymore.
the first round, like it like right there. And I was like, yep. Was not expecting it to be that much of a kick.
Yeah, out of an AR. Not after we'd already shot like hundreds of rounds of 12 gauge and then switched to that. And it was like, oh.
But at least with 12 gauge, like you're bracing for it.
Yeah.
For me, I was just like, oh yeah, AR. And then I went over to yours and I was like, ugh. Oh.
Ow, why does it hurt? Yeah.
And then I had I'll never buy another, what was it I had? Springfield AR ever
Saint.
again. The Saint. Oh my God. I've had so many feed issues with that.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the spring was brand new. So
Yeah.
that the first like 150 rounds was probably because of that. But after that, it just kept getting the little flap.
Yeah.
The casing kept getting stuck in that.
Failure to eject.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm marked safe from buying any Springfield products ever. So not because of that. Not because I think they make perfectly fine things.
Their pistol, I wanted to get what was it? Came with the red dot on it.
Hellcat.
Yeah, the Hellcat.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get that, but I ended up going with the
Shield
2.0.
Yeah. They just have really shady business practices, or they tried to, and I didn't forget about that. So I just won't buy anything from their company.
Fool me once.
Now, would I buy a TRP operator in 10 mil off a secondhand market because somebody else already paid Springfield for it? Yeah, I might buy one. But I just personally, I choose not to buy anything from that company.
Yeah. Well, when I first, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Glock though, man. Like,
yeah. What? Why?
It's not like they're good guns, and their horse insemination is not.
Yep. Let's tell everybody about their window blinds and their pocket knives and their new edition of watches as well. And yes, horse insemination.
I just made the mistakes. The first carry gun I ever really carried was 17.
Yeah, you went to a full size.
Yeah, I went to a full size. I was like, I'm a big guy. You shouldn't be printing or anything. What was that wrong?
I mean, I carry my P01 now, CZ P01. That's pushing it on size. The hand, the grip, footprint of it's about the same size as the Glock 17. A lot of it will have to do with what your holster, your body type, how you're going to be able to hide it.
But I guess it depends if I'm going OWB or IW or in a waistband. Because there are some people, if you go OWB, even though it's perfectly legal in our state, they're like, gun, call the police, gun.
Yeah. Well, I've never had that happen to me before.
Oh, the town I grew up in, man. If someone was like, had a gun, this person is brandishing a firearm. No, they're just carrying on the hip. Perfectly legal in Indiana.
Yep.
We're constitutional carry now, aren't we?
I believe so. I had it in a gas station, and this kid's like, this guy has a gun. He has a gun. And at this point, I just like bury my arm on it to hold it down. And he starts poking it. Why do you have a gun? Why do you have this gun? What's going on? He has a gun. I get up to the cash register, and the woman's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's fine. It's fine. He doesn't know. And the kid's old enough, he should have known better because he was probably like 12 or 13 at the time. So now that would be, he's probably in his mid-20s at this point because that was a long time ago.
If you made it that far.
Yeah.
If you did that in school. This kid has a gun.
He has a gun. When was that? I don't remember. No, did I? I was in Wabash. I don't know where I worked, but I was in Wabash because I was at the VP on Stitt Street, and I was getting gas, and I just went in to pay, and get a Coke, and the kid starts just screaming.
Mm-hmm.
It was great, good times.
Yeah, I want to get a car holster,
Yeah,
like so I can throw it in there, or one of the ones where it's like magnetic to the your dash.
yeah, yeah. Those are good until you get in a wreck and they go flying.
Or it just chambers around and
Mm-hmm.
chambers another round and pops you in the foot.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
I would go revolver,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not Jerry, so
Yeah, we're not all Jerry Mitchellek. We can't.
or they're tossing another mag.
2.99.
Yeah, that dude's crazy.
6 rounds on target, reload 6 more rounds on target in 2.99 seconds.
I could probably train and get decent at shooting, but I'll never be Jerry good at shooting.
Yeah.
That dude is crazy superhuman.
Yeah.
Was it not charging?
Yeah, it was not charging. It started throwing battery.
Battery low.
Now it's charging. I didn't have my cord plugged in, like 60 thousandths of an inch was not in there.
Welcome back to the dog
Yes, welcome back.
podcast.
Dog barks at the door and stares at me. What do you think about that? Yeah. Okay. Man, fan favorite segments are just popping up all night long.
Yeah, we didn't really have a lot happen this week.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like reaching for stuff.
We are reaching, just grasping into the dark.
I didn't really prepare anything to talk about, really.
Shaun of the Dead made Jeopardy.
Oh, made Jeopardy.
I think it was yesterday, Friday. Was
Was
this
it
one
Pop culture
Simon Pegg? No, it's regular Jeopardy.
Mm.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost were going to get his mom and then go to a bar. I'm like, Shaun of the Dead. And everybody's like, what? Shaun of the Dead. And I'm like, told you.
Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to get those posters and like
Yeah.
put them back here.
Cornetto trilogy. Yeah.
Then we need to have like Nick come on
Oh, of course.
and Simon come on. And then they can sign them.
Mm-hmm. Get Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright, yeah. Have one sign each.
Mm-hmm.
Take them from $106 for the 3 posters to
Probably 130 at
130.
least.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Oh no, I think Simon and Nick are because Nick's about to be the new Hagrid. So
Nice.
So in the movie, not the movie, the TV show.
TV show. Oh, I can't wait to watch that.
He's going to be the new Hagrid.
It'll be good.
And yeah, I don't want to really go into like the casting on that movie, on that show.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Somebody got
everywhere.
fired and like.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein went to prison. Now we can't cast attractive people anymore.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Maggie Smith. She's a fox.
Which one's that?
McGonagall.
Well,
She's dead now.
I'm not talking about them.
No, I'm saying now. And just get like Sabrina Carpenter as Professor McGonagall.
Okay. I'll sign off on that.
It's like hot summer Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
It's still crazy, like seeing people like I know, like Simon Pegg when he's in Doctor Who episodes.
Yeah.
It's like, huh.
It is weird seeing that.
Well, Sean's. Sean's mom played a big part in the Doctor Who series.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. My God, Moses, go away. Go. Roro. Holly, tell him. Why are you doing this to me? He has an attitude today.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably coming up on an hour and a half anyway.
Yeah, pretty near it. Hour 26. So it'd be about an hour 19-ish.
Yeah.
Plus or minus some cuts.
I mean, I don't really have anything else to really talk about.
No,
today.
we're running on fumes at this point.
I'll have to
Wore out.
prepare something a little bit more next week.
Yeah, maybe not start so late. But I was working on the Jeep, so it really pushed us behind.
We had to take that dog to the
yeah
welfare league anyway. So
Mhm.
thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like, subscribe. Go follow Zool on Facebook or Twitter. Get some of their product. Tell them that we sent you.
Indiana distribution. Come on, Zool. Get it here.
But you guys have a wonderful week. Peace out, everybody.
Later.